Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for subscribing if you have subscribed, and if you want to subscribe I would love it if you would hit that button. This today is a little spring design which I've done with some inspo from Pinterest, so if you want to know how to do it, just keep watching. So I'm coming in with my colour and I'm going to put 2 coats of this colour on, and I've picked a pink sheer because I don't want it to be too pigmented. I want it to be quite delicate because it's going to be a floral design, but you could use any colour that you wish to put underneath it. So I'm going to pop 2 coats on all 3 of my pops and cure in my lamp for 60 seconds. Then once I've done 2 coats, I'm actually going to put a matte top coat on, which is going to just be the base for my design. Just means that I don't mess up the 2 coats of pink and I've got a base to work on, and that's just how I like to do all of my artwork when I do these. So once I've got to the matte top coat, I'll come back and talk you through it. So I've got my matte base now. So I'm going to come and start on this pot and draw my branches with my brown gel polish. So when I do branches, I always do them going in the same direction so it's not just looking totally odd. So I'm just popping some brown branches on. I'm going to put some little twigs coming off each branch, which is going to be the base of my leaves. And then I'm going to come back after they've been cured for 60 seconds and just start adding my leaves. So I'll just let you watch me pop some branches on. Just the same on this one, so my branches are actually coming downwards this time, just to add a little bit of interest between all 3 pops. Just on this one I'm going downwards again, but I'm coming in from the other direction, so I'm just going to do a couple of branches on there too. Then just coming in with some light green, I'm going to draw on my leaves, and I really don't make them precise and particular. With some of my designs I literally just do them roughly, and it just adds to it because nothing is perfect. So sorry, I'm a little bit out of shot there, but I do come up again in a minute. So I'm just popping all my leaves onto all 3 pops, just where I've put those little twigs that were coming off, just so you can see them going into the base. Some of the leaves I don't even fill in because you'll see that I'm going to do some detail on them in a minute. So I'm just going to let you watch all these leaves being added onto all 3 pops. So what I'm doing now is I'm just coming in with a little bit of a darker green, and I'm just literally just popping it at the base of the leaf for a bit of detail and sort of bringing it up the leaf a little bit. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It literally just literally getting plonked on and then just getting pulled up the leaf, and then it's just a little bit of detail. So I'm going to do that with every leaf on all 3 pots, and then again I'm going to come back. Popping that detail on all the leaves, and then I'm going to pop it in the lamp for another 60 seconds. So obviously you're going to cure your gels for your manufacturer's recommended time. So in this case, both of the gels that I'm using, and I am mixing gels, but it's only to do some nail art because they were the best colours. I wouldn't mix suppliers if I was doing a Cayenne, but doing the nail art, it doesn't really matter as long as your base, your colour and your top coat's the same. So I'm just popping that detail on, I'm going to pop it in the lamp, and then when I come back I'm going to put some brown veins through those leaves. I've got to say, you don't have to do this part, you don't have to do anything. That this is just a design that I've seen on Pinterest that gave me a bit of inspiration. I've changed it up slightly, but you can add whatever you want, you can do whatever colours. I mean, my flowers that I come and do in a minute, they're white and pink. You could do anything. I would recommend doing white because it really pops, but you could add another colour to it. You could do leaves that are autumn, but this is meant to be a spring design, so that's why I've used the green on my leaves. So I'm just popping the veins through, and then we'll come back and pop some flowers on. I'm just coming in with my dotting tool and I'm placing dots on to make the effect of flowers and buds. So when I dip in, I just keep going until the gel paint runs out, and I want that different distinction between them. So I want different sizes. So I'm just going to keep going up the stems. Doesn't matter that they're going underneath the leaves. I want that build-up of design so it looks more intricate and there's more detail. And then I do add some more to this and come back to it. You'll see on the next one that I do some of the dots I do as if they're trailing, as if they're coming off the branches, and it's just a really nice effect. So just keep dotting, and you can see just keep going until that paint runs out. Dip back in, get some more, and then they're all different shapes and sizes. Doesn't matter where you place them, as long as it looks like they're growing off those branches. So I'm just going to let you watch this, and then I do come back in and I pop a pink colour on and a little bit of detail in black. So I'll come back to you in a minute. Just coming in with a little bit of black to pop a little detail on some of the white ones, just to make them look like this little buds. So I'm going to do that on all 3 pops, and then I'll come back to you. So again, I'm going to use my dotting tool, and I'm just going to place some random pink, probably not as many as the white, but just to break it up a little bit, just so it looks like some of those flowers or those buds are actually turning into flowers. You can actually stretch them out, so you could do a dot and then just pull them a little bit as if the flower's actually coming out. There's loads of different ways you can do these, but I literally popping the pink on just to break up the design a little bit, add a bit more detail. Coming in with my striper brush, and I'm just doing some little swirly lines, so I suppose they look a little bit like ribbon, but it's just another little bit of detail that you can do. You can take or leave this bit, you don't have to do it. I do it on all 3, and then on one of them I actually put a bow in the corner. Again, not something that you have to do, it's just an idea, and it's just to give you a little bit of inspiration so that you can do something yourself. So it can be your interpretation of whatever I've done, doesn't have to be the same. So I'll just let you watch. just popping a little bit of detail into my bow. I mean, personally, I feel like I go a little bit too far with it. And I think sometimes you can do that. You can just take a little bit of detail and run with it, and you just take it too far, but it looks alright in the end. So I'm popping a little bit of the 2 tones of green in the bow. Let me know whether you like it or not. I don't cure in between the greens. I believe that I just blend them in together and then pop it in the lamp for my 60 seconds. And then I'll be ready for my top coat. Now I'm just adding a glossy top coat because I want them all to be really nice and shiny. Popping it in the lamp for 60 seconds. I will leave a picture of the products and I'll pop links below of what I've used in the description box, and then at the end I've just left a picture of the finished design. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe if you haven't already and come back to see me. I'd love it if you would. Hit the notification bell and it'll tell you when I've got another video out. Thanks guys, bye.